Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2, Operation Overlord or Overload or whatever it's called. I'm Serious JG. Between videos I quick checked my comments and I had a comment on a video from 2+ years ago, and the only comment is no letters capitalized in this at all and no punctuation. Audio bad quality. It's like, you know what, I fucking hate the internet. Oh, viewers, I hate you all. Anyway, let's get back to Mass Effect and thing with the guy. It's Mass Effect. I want to be the guy. This area just keeps going. I thought I was almost done. I thought we were like winding our way around to get towards this guy who his eyes follow us. It's like he's interested in the guy who's invaded his virtual reality brain and is trying to take him out. Oh, okay, they're up here. It's like, I know there's dudes. I wonder if Morden is trying to do anything to help us. Not a whole heck of a lot Zaid, could be doing. He's probably got some real basic combat medic knowledge, since he's been a warrior type of dude for so long, but alright, elevator control. Wait, what was this? The Normandy. Oh, it's trying to take over the Normandy. Oh my god, stop him.
Warning. Elevator exceeds maximum weight capacity.
You're a fatty, Shepard. Oh. No, we got some friends coming to join us, apparently. I figured, like, Geth would spawn on this. Yeah, okay, so we do have Geth coming to join us. Always fun to hacksaws them, killing each other. Doesn't seem to work with these ones. Worked with the actual ones, but these virtual reality ones doesn't seem to quite function the same way. I mean, you know, that might be logical. These Geth are just figments of shooting that. But if that's true, then shooting them all the time shouldn't work either. I just shot that Geth in the ass, and therefore I win. What the hell? Let's come to the place where all the killer Geth came from. Gotcha. Okay, so this is... So how am I supposed to stop it now? I guess I just gotta destroy Geth until it stops. Oh. I don't really see that I'm getting attacked by anything. Am I getting attacked? Or is this just like a puzzle battle? I seem to have reached phase 2 of the battle. Shoot it out, guy! Yeah, no, we get that.
Attempting to establish upload link.
Yeah, the whole you don't want to be here thing, we got that, buddy. That's not a shock to us. Now guys are attacking me. I figured at some point they were going to make this available. There you go. Is that it? I got past the armor and now there's no health, or is it just enters a new phase of thing, or no? It's this poor dude. Hey, check it out, I'm not all virtual reality anymore. Oh, that's just not nice.
Quiet. Please, make it stop.
Now, what if I pull that stuff out of your mouth?
Commander,
I'm suddenly here!
I'm begging you. Don't do anything rash.
Go ahead. I'm listening. What do you mean you lied to me? Didn't he basically tell us that he hooked his brother up into, like, this thing? I guess it's a little more involved than we thought. He hooked him up into a geth hub. I figured that's what was going on.
Rash? Like forcing your own brother into an experiment?
No, he was totally down with it. I mean, he didn't understand it, but...
This must look, but I never intended any harm to come to him. You must believe me.
But the
It's not like
LIA
I
believe is
planned
capitalized.
this.
Oh my god.
It was an accident. Seeing David communicate with the geth, it all seemed harmless.
Yeah, you're right. Let's keep this going. Seems like a good idea.
And before you knew it, you were running your own private hell.
Yeah, kinda.
I had no choice. The demands were incredible. The elusive man doesn't broker failure. Any war we fight with the geth will be bloody. I was asked to find a way to avoid that.
But at what cost? Yeah, I can see how it's weird that this never gets mentioned in Mass Effect 3, but then again, yeah, it's DLC. Maybe it does get mentioned if you actually do the DLC.
And how many have already died for this project?
Jerk.
More souls.
How an innocent
will never
geth.
forgive me. But I won't apologize for radical ideas.
Cowabunga.
Work spares a million mothers mourning the loss of a million sons. My conscience will rest easy.
You just said that nobody would ever forgive you for this, including them, I think.
Cerberus will never leave him alone. Your brother will always be a lab rat.
Well, yeah.
You're well
He was
cared
a lab
for,
rat. He used to
lab
hang
rat.
out at the lab.
At least he'd still be alive.
You heard me, Doc.
Look at him. Your brother will never be the same.
He's
The
got
damage may
stuff
not be
coming out of his
permanent.
mouth
He
and
might
stuff.
recover some semblance of his mind.
But probably not.
So you'll sacrifice your brother's happiness for your own ambition.
Well, he was never happy, Shepard. Dude, that really gets to me. I didn't mind putting weird shit in his mouth and turning him into a geth freak. But now that you mention the fact that you might not be happy, it changes everything.
30.1.
Oh, that's his favorite square root.
What I've done to David is unethical.
You don't say.
If he dies, it's unforgivable. Let me take care of him. Please.
This is...
Please, make it stop.
This is so weak sauce, you don't even get red and blue dialogue options to make it go any different. I guess here, there's a branching path, but... yeah, we're not gonna keep him in the friggin' lab. I mean, come on. He took everybody out. Why would we think him hanging out here is a continued good idea?
I've seen enough of your cruelty to know he'll never be free from it here. I'm taking him away.
No, leave him! He's too valuable!
I didn't think that was where this was going. Seriously, dude? Somehow that's a paragon thing. I guess I was
You
gonna shoot
even
him
think
otherwise.
about coming after your brother, and this bullet will be waiting for you. Then we'll see who's valuable.
I don't know what that means,
Where will
Shepard.
you take him?
Just not where you are.
Grissom
pretty much.
Academy. They can help special cases like David, minus the torture.
Okay, well I'll go find
Joker,
Grimmeth Academy.
contact
Grimmeth
the academy. Let them know
Academy.
we've got someone who needs their help.
You shut your whore mouth, you
The elusive
space
man can be hired
tards.
if he doesn't like it.
Uh-huh. Mostly harmless. Didn't Grissom Academy where Kaiden got all messed up and had to break a Turian's face with his biotic power because he was messing with his chick? Or maybe it improved after that. Maybe I'm just thinking of a completely different thing. The road VI was successfully shut down. The test subject was taken to a non-service facility for care. While this is considerable setback for service, Dr. Archer's research will be instrumental in devising a safer approach to control death. And we got heavy skin weave, which is just good stuff all around. So that's it for the DLC. I guess, like, if you listen to the guy's apparently heartfelt plea, let him take care of his brother, you are an evil renegade because his brother, the non-autistic, guessed-up brother, is, I guess, just evil. So, morality is so much simpler. We can just choose the top left and know that you are right. No messages, sir. I mean, who cares about DLC, right?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Of course I did. That was a long enough DLC that it comes to the new message. I have been consulted by my colleagues at the Citadel. I have the privilege of requesting your assistance to transfer a large quantity. Okay. From Elusive Man, Shepard, I understand you've taken Dr. Archer's brother to Grissom Academy. I'm familiar with their work. It should be a good home for him. I don't condone Dr. Archer's actions, but they did provide a breakthrough we've been sorely lacking thus far. We'll likely never find another individual with David's unique talents. Oh, come on. Though your decision is understandable, it has set our efforts to understand the Geth back several years. Whatever. Much more important is, I was thinking for a second, maybe I'd actually found where you go to, where you actually go to change people's squad powers. Much more important method. So here's some messages that I just need to get rid of. 6 beings of your acquaintance help us move some Prothean technology, but the important one is, of course, oh, Morlan, I am sorry, mate. I leave you for a Krogan because you are not endowed as good for your species. Thank you, Morlan. Your famous shop is truly the best shop in the Citadel. There's many good things. Best skin weave ever. And screw it, I'm gonna retrain my powers and get no, not that, sorry, advanced training. I'm gonna switch to a new bonus power because the shield thing ain't doing anything. Armor piercing does armor and health. Barrier, slam, fortification. Drains enemies' kinetic barrier to booster shields. Nah. Neural shock just cripples an organic enemy with pain. It doesn't do toxic damage like it did in the last game. I don't think this game has toxic damage. Dominate on a Turian. I don't know why that strikes me as unusual. That increases damage to health of organic units. Biotic. See, warp ammo is probably the best ammo because it damages health, armor, and biotic barriers, but it's the only one that doesn't make sense for Shepard to have access to in my mind. So I guess I'll go with Shredder ammo because it increases his, you know, it's something to go against. If it's purely biologicals I'm fighting, it would make sense to do the old Shredder. So heavy Shredder ammo, your ammo now delivers the ultimate and grievous wounds to fleshy targets. Gross. And wow, so you pretty much double your damage against just health. But This is the squad one. And I prefer the individual one, because with the squad ammos, I feel like it's... I don't know if you're allowed to have... Yeah, if it's overridden by other ammo powers. That means guys who already have an ammo power. It gets messed up. Enter the shredder. So I've got I now have plus 80% of weapon damage to health, and but I've also got one that's plus 60% damage to shield and synthetic, and can cause synthetics to critically overload and explode. So yeah, in fact, heavy shredder is probably more useful at the very end of the game, because you're fighting the collectors at the very end of the game. But it is what it is, which is what it is. So I got a few minutes to kill here. I guess we'll see what's up with our squad mates.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Perhaps later. Trying to determine how scale itch got onto Normandy. Sexually transmitted disease only carried by Varen. Implications unpleasant. Anything else?
You're awesome, man.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Love you so much, bro. Best dialogue in the games.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I want to
I'm
talk
more
about
interested in just
stolen
talking
drinks
for a
on the
bit.
Citadel.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything.
Yeah,
We'll talk later.
Commander,
I didn't actually want to talk to you about that. I mean, why the hell would I? There's a new message from Moorland on your private terminal. What? Let me get over there. I don't even remember who we brought with us last. It was Zaid and Morden, who is not Moorland, sadly. Moorland would be a great squad member. You know, I haven't talked to Edie in forever. Maybe she gets new dialogue.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
I don't think any of this is
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
I'm so sad you don't want to talk to me further, Shepard.
Commander.
Commander, I'm ready for my slow spin.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Joker's broken again. They should call him Broker. The Shadow Broker. Lair of the Shadow Broker. The shocking conclusion of the DLC. You find out that the Shadow Broker was Joker all along. It's like the Shadow Joker is awesome sauce. It is so fantastically cool. Oh my god. I didn't even talk to Grunt like freaking 10 videos ago or whatever before I started Project Overlord. I don't think we even talked to Grunt. So we're running short on DLC. And having basically just forgotten completely about the fact that there's a squad member we haven't seen yet, I feel like we should maybe should save DLC and endgame stuff to do with that guy. I didn't actually want to talk to Tali, unfortunately. I mean, it seems rude, but... So yeah, as we saw from the Arrival DLC, which is all about setting the stage for the next game, in theory we might have wanted to hold off on that, but...
Shepard,
Just checking in. How you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
Awesome outfit.
Did Okir give you any imprints about the collectors?
Who's Okir?
You already
Oh, yeah.
know more than he did. Okir's is barely useful. If you fight them, hit them hard the first time.
It's not useless.
That's all for now.
Shepard,
Walking you out, Shepard. Alrighty. I guess I'll go talk to my lady love. They call her Lady Love.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
For you? Of course.
Let's
Can't
talk about
tell
how
you
we're
how
not
much
going
what
to
you said
do
means to
anything
me.
more here.
But I understand if you need to find something, someone else. Not that I'm complaining if you're still interested. Are you still interested?
Poor Tali.
Tali, I can't risk it. Your safety is too
Wait, what?
important.
I didn't mean to do that.
I won't do that to you.
Of course. I understand. No hard feelings, Shepard. Can't blame a girl for trying.
I didn't actually mean to do that.
Shepard, what can I
Have you
do?
got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later.
I just broke
I'll let you
Tali.
know.
Talk to you later.
Oh, what the hell? I didn't actually mean to do that. Huh. Well, we can restart. No, not restarting the. Didn't mean to do all that shit. I wonder when I saved. Did I save after I broke up with her, or did I save when I just entered that, like, floor of the ship? Should probably just avoid talking to Tali until the game pushes me to do my romantic stuff. I don't think there's any possible way, no matter how many side quests and crap you do, to get the actual romance going before you do the next non-optional mission. So it would appear to me that I just came onto this floor. I haven't screwed things up with Tali yet.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
For you? I can't, but I understand if you need to find something.
No, too dangerous.
someone
No, the mission
else.
comes first.
Not that I'm complaining if you're still interested.
I don't want to risk your health. But I'm willing to wait.
To risk your health.
I want you to see what's under this damn helmet.
It's really not
need
very
to feel
attractive, but I
your
want you to see it
skin
anyway.
against mine, to share myself with you before we fly off into the final battle. I'll find a way.
Final battle's coming at the end of 3, Tali. I hope. But anyway. Yeah, I hope we die at the end of 3. That's what I'm saying. Zaid Affleck. You know what, Tali's usually good for a laugh.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
Always banging this Quarian. Man, they're disgusting when you actually see them. Anyway, I should let you get going.
Get a knife stuck in the right way, and you can pull that plate right off a Krogan's head.
Cool.
It's the best way to get a Krogan to talk. The threat of it drives them mad.
Sometimes they start talking about art, critical theory.
Me and a buddy were hard to take out this one guy, Matthias, I think. Hell, I forget. Turns out it was a trap. We got jumped by a hit squad. 2
By Hitman
battalions, a
Cobra.
Krogan, and a Hanar. Damn jellyfish nearly choked me to death. Wore a neck brace for weeks to cover that up. Haven't underestimated a Hanar since. I should let you go. Talk more later.
One time I was butchering children when I decided I should butcher children for fun, not for pay. The money takes away the purity of it. Anyway, I should let you go, Shepard. Decided he's the most evil person ever for a minute there. Maybe I'll do the Lair of the Shadow Broker DLC at the very, 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 very end. Since I already am familiar with it, I'm not particularly anxious to get to it. And it's a pretty long one, too. But yeah, as I'm thinking now, like, oh, I should put off this stuff so that I have a chance to use that. There's a party member who, as I've mentioned before, they pop up after the point of no return. But I guess I'll give her a chance. I guess I one. They pop up after the point of no return, but once you beat the main mission, then the point of no return is not a problem anymore. I mean, the final mission of the main plot. What the hell was that?
Hey, Shepard.
Hey.
Tali is so cute. You're all she talks about in that sweet rainbows and butterflies kind of way. She loves you, Shepard. Be good to her.
Yeah.
It must have been really hard for Samara to ask you to help kill her own daughter. She told me she really appreciated your help. As hardcore as she is, I'm not sure she could have done it without you.
She's a hardcore icon, Shepard. Did you know that she once fought Terry Funk in a last man standing match for the ECW title?
You really dodged a bullet down there. It took guts to stand up to Zaid, but I'm glad you did. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Come back later. I'm sure they'll have unlocked more dialogue. Which are actually short monologues. But whatever.
You ready to thank me for killing your daughter some more?
Shepard.
I thought we could chat a bit.
I would like that.
But I'm so busy, I just can't.
You have been a good friend to me.
Killed my daughter and everything. Let us stare at each other for many hours.
That means a lot to me.
If we both still live when this is done, you may call upon me for aid at any time.
And I won't answer or anything.
I will come for you, Shepard.
Not that way.
Wonder if you can get the other one.
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later.
Nah.
I wish to meditate.
I should go.
Of course.
Now I'm kind of curious what happens, and then we'll probably wrap the video. I'm curious now what happens when you tell her you want more. I'm almost positive you can't get romance with her in this game. But it may be, I may have screwed it up by getting too far with somebody else first before talking to her. But I'm pretty sure you can't get it with her. Which again, I was impressed that they finally broke this whole, you know, they surround you with super hot space babes and boost your ego by having. Speaking mostly of the male gamers, of course, some of the female gamers too. They surround you with super hot space babes and then make it so that you can like totally score with any of them. I was kind of impressed that they had somebody who's like, nope, her backstory, her character, no, that ain't happening. But again, I might have gotten too far with Tali for it to work, but I don't think it can work. I think it's like meant to be structured that way.
I thought we could chat a bit.
I would like that.
But, no chatting. Sorry.
You have been a good friend to me.
And that's it.
Samara, we have a connection.
I would not have dreamed that one so young could touch me.
Without being killed.
You must put the thought from your mind. It can never be.
Samara, it can be. You just have to open your mind.
I serve a code stronger and deeper than any feelings. If we survive this mission, my oath to you ends. I will be bound by the code again. That makes a relationship impossible.
By the code again. I can't wait to be bound by the code again.
Nothing says we have to start a relationship.
Oh, come on.
Shepard, I am flattered by your persistence. If I were a maiden, I'd drag you to the floor right now.
And stop being a maiden.
And sex without emotion simply doesn't interest me. It will not be. Accept it.
That's actually, I think that's as far as it can go. So I'm not actually going to save there because insofar as I care about these things, it doesn't seem like something Paragon Shepard would do. Just be like, come on, this is hump. So I'm not actually going to make that take. But, yeah, I thought I would showcase it. But no, I think you can actually take it a little bit farther and a little bit more serious than that. And it still ends in rejection. And I think in order to get those dialogue options, you probably have to concentrate solely on her and not have already started something with Miranda or Tali. Anyway, I feel like continuing to play, but I really do have to get to bed, which makes no difference to you because by the time this is uploaded and public, I'll probably have recorded the next video. But it makes a difference to me. I'm calling it a video and I'm calling it a session. Next time, I haven't decided. I might do the Firewalker DLC, or I might get going on the Reaper IFF mission. You know, plans change. My plan was to do all the DLC before continuing the story, but I completely forgot about the fact that in this game you can keep your crew united and do missions, side stuff, after the main story ends. And I forgot about that because I never bothered to do it before. I always did the main story and then either started a whole new playthrough or just didn't play the game for a while. I think I did 2 playthroughs of this. Once with Paragon Shepard, one with Renegade Femshep, and that was it. It's not something where I played through several times over, not counting this LP playthrough. So yeah, I had completely forgotten that. Had I remembered it, I probably wouldn't have done any of the DLC till after we got that last character, because the last character is kind of, you know, fun and interesting, not like a massive game-changing thing in my mind. At the time, it's pretty exciting, but yeah, it's like, yeah, it would have been a nice chance to see that character in combat. But then again, the DLC, the characters really don't do very much at all. Other than possibly unlocking more dialogue on the ship. You have to have a certain number of missions with this character in your party under your belt before they will say new stuff. That's the only difference it's going to make. So next time, again, but I'm just stretching. Next time we'll either do Firewalker DLC or we'll do the next mission in the main story. I haven't really decided which. Maybe I'll just put off Lair of the Shadow Broker until the very end. Lair of the Shadow Broker is actually a longer and more involved storyline-wise DLC than any of the other DLCs in the game, and it's fun. I like that DLC. So it'll be the last DLC. Whether it comes after the main story mission, I haven't decided again. But I guess you'll find out what I'm doing in the next video. And we'll see you then. Bye-bye.